What is up? I hope you're having a great day. Today is going to be an awesome video, and we're going to be showing a lot of cool things that have happened recently. So you can see right now I have this, to start off, this awesome Team Rocket outfit. I'm actually going to take it off because I can't fly with it, but it's cool to see. It's like pretty much an exact replica of the Team Rocket outfit. I'm just going to equip my dragon armor, which allows me to fly, and my night vision goggle, which allows me to obviously see in the night. Some of the cool things that we've done recently is made this farming station, I guess you could say, or breeding station. So we can breed Jolteon and Umbreon. We have the coal for Umbreon and the glowstone for Jolteon. So they're maxed out in, I guess, breeding level, you would call it. And we're getting a lot of Eevees. So I'll show you in the TM real quick all the different Eevees. We have every single one. So we have Glaceon, Flareon, Jolteon, Espeon, Vaporeon, Leafeon, and Umbreon, except for one more. And that one is going to be the one that we're going to level up right away, which is going to be Sylveon. And then I'll show you all of them, how they look pretty cool standing near each other. Some of them are giant. The reason why is because we actually were originally breeding some of the smaller Pokemon, but we would get every so often a size bigger, and so we got to the the huge Espeon and the huge Jolteon, which will give you sometimes a giant Pokemon egg. And then the other thing that we're waiting on still, it's going to take probably a while before this thing actually, or these Pokemon get summoned. This one's going to summon the Ho-Ho Pokemon, and this one is going to summon Lugia. So basically all you have to do is get the clear bell and the tidal bell, put them under something, and every day there'll be a 1% chance that one of those two Pokemon will spawn. It could be that they both spawn, but there's a 1% chance for that one to spawn and a 1% chance for that one to spawn. So right now we're going to summon, or we're going to actually try to get Evee to... So right now we're going to actually try to get Evee to turn into the awesome Sylveon, which is a fairy Pokemon. The only way to do that is you have to go to either the Sunflower Plains or the Sunflower Plain. You have to go to the Sunflower Plains, or you have to go to the Flower Forest. We're going to go to the Flower Forest because I think it's going to be a lot. All we're going to do is give it some XP, and pretty much the prerequisite for it to evolve into Sylveon as well is it has to know a fairy move. So I don't know if it will work, just because I think it says you have to use a fairy type move when it levels up in order for it to turn into Sylveon. So right now you can see we just leveled that thing up 31 levels, which is incredible. I'm gonna actually not learn Bite. I just want to learn every move to be a normal move except for fairy moves. So the more fairy moves, I think maybe even the better the odds of it leveling up into Sylveon. But we need it to come back over here so that it doesn't run away. So I'm going to just go back to the Waystone. Because the way I did this was I made sure that I used the Nature's Compass to be exact where I found it. So this is the actual center spot of where it said the Flower Plains were. But Evee is not very obedient right now. So nice, we have two fairy moves. So it will probably level up within the next couple of times I use the XP. Yeah, this one is not very happy. I want to actually see... I'm going to actually cancel that because I want to see the happiness. If this Pokemon is a happy. Because I think it also has to be... Oh yeah, it's plenty happy. So now it will level up. And fingers crossed, hopefully we can get Sylvie... I think that's called, maybe it's Sylveon. Nice! It did work. Perfect. And we got another fair move. Okay, sweet. So you can see our awesome Pokemon, Sylveon. And I'm going to show you all the other Pokemon that we have that are the Eevees. Actually, when I have them out of their Pokeball. And so we have every different Pokemon right there, or all the different Eevees. And let's see how they all look. So we have Glaceon, which is a huge Pokemon. which I think is also huge. Every Pokemon that we have is at least huge or giant. Flareon's a giant one. This is awesome. And Leafeon's the other giant. So you can see all the different Eevees. That's pretty wild. Nice. And most of them are easy to really evolve. You just have to get a... So like for Flareon and Glaceon and Leafeon and Vaporeon, you need a stone. Like for Vaporeon, it's a water stone. For... And as well for Jolteon. You need a Thunderstorm for Jolteon, and they could be level 1, they'll evolve immediately. And then the other Pokemon that you'll see, the Umbreon and Espeon. So I'll show you those ones real quick. So you have Umbreon right here, and Espeon right here. So that one's a psychic one. These ones, so Umbreon evolves or levels up to Umbreon if you level it up during the nighttime. It has to be a certain level that you level up, and then Espeon evolves if you level it up during the daytime. And Espeon is a psychic. That one's a dark Pokemon. And then you just saw what happened with Sylveon, which is a pretty cool Pokemon. Almost looks like a legendary if you look at it. It looks definitely, out of all the Pokemon, the most rare and the most rare and the most powerful. So I'm going to actually just unequip these ones because we really don't need to breed any more Pokemon in the breeder since we have every single Eevee, which is awesome. So the other thing that I'm trying to do as well is I'm trying to level up this guy right here. Or sorry, evolve this guy. So I gave Soothing Bell to type Null to actually increase its friendship. So it is an interesting Pokemon. Like the Eevees, like Sylveon has to be 160 at bare minimum friendship in order to evolve into Sylveon. This one has to be at a very high friendship, and that's when it evolves to one of the different kinds of Pokemon. So we pretty much have we have all the 8 Eevees right there, which is pretty sweet. That looks awesome. Really cool collection to have. So the other thing I want to show you real quick that I've done recently is going to be down here. If we go down here, you can see I have a little bit more storage controls or storage drawers, these compacting drawers, and then these regular storage drawers. It doesn't look the best, but as far as this, most of these are actually like different kinds of crystals from Pixelmon. So you'll see silicon, sapphire, amethystite or something like that, and then you have ruby, and then you have aluminum. Then below that is actually just plain nether wart. That's glass. Basically what I did is, like the other drawers you have over there, I have a roost behind there, and so they're actually automating that. So right now you can see, if I turn Waylaw on, that we have 143 times 64, so a ton of silicone, and the same with aluminum as well. I'm just going to put some of this stuff back. The other thing that you can see right here in my inventory is that we have these strong shiny lures. So these ones are great because they increase the chance of getting a shiny Pokemon. That's why you're seeing a lot of cooler Pokemon around the base, because it actually does increase the chance for shiny, and then you can get other lures for rare Pokemon, stuff like that. This one increases it by 1.73, and I believe it does compound, but maybe not. I'll actually have to research into that. The other thing that we did in order to get a lot of those Eevees was actually we made the stone, basically, vending machine so we could buy different kinds of stone in Pixelmon, like in order to evolve the Eevees. And then the other thing that we've done, it's taken a little bit of a while, but once we made we made this one, the covering fossil, and then the fossil machine, we were able to get 5, which is incredible. Or no, sorry, not 5, 4 different covered fossils. And so we pretty much have all this done. We just need the plates, and then we need to make the weak shiny lure, and then we need to make the weak hidden ability lure, and then the strong ability lure. And so most of that's done. And then the other thing that's going to be a little bit difficult potentially is to get these different cards. So the evelution cards, the Articuno cards, and then the dark cards. And then the last thing, so we pretty much are almost done with that. And then the last thing that I was wondering about up there was the drown quest to complete this entire quest. So we've done a pretty good amount of things. I'm really happy about the progress we've made so far. This is the mach bike. So it looks pretty similar to the other bike. I'll show you the other bike as well. So you have that one, and then you have that one. I think they both look pretty cool. This one looks more like a road bike. This one looks more like a mountain bike, I would say. But definitely very cool bikes. And actually, I'll show you me riding on it real quick. Hopefully I can see where I'm going. Okay, no, I definitely can't see where I'm going. I'm backing up in the wall. Okay. A little bit hard to steer like this. Nice. Let's just go back here, but you can see it's a little hard to steer, just a tiny bit, just because it's not that fast going left and right, but it's a pretty fast bike in general. And it definitely makes me feel like I'm playing Pokemon Sapphire again when I would use this thing almost nonstop. But yeah, so that's a pretty good list of things that we've done so far, I would say. We're still waiting on the Soothe Bells. I'm just gonna use this real quick. Yeah, so as far as the things that we're waiting on, really it's just these bells right here. And then we're going to be doing a couple more things as well. So you can see they're getting smaller and smaller. Once they're at, I'd imagine at a very small size, that's when they actually spawn a Pokemon. So you put a Pokeball there, and then it catches it automatically. Nice. Pretty wild looking. I don't think it would be nice to... I feel sad for that Pokemon right now, but it's still happy. That's great. Pretty strong Pokemon.